and also people who have traveled interstate. So a big thanks from all of us at Samsung. My name is Prasad. For those who don't know me, I've tried to meet all of you in person, but I head the Samsung's mobile business in Australia. And again, a warm welcome to you all in these beautiful settings today. And as you all know, you're here for us to share with you Galaxy S6 and the Galaxy S6 Edge. And it's always great to do so in these kind of good settings with good people like you. So welcome. Before I start today, I just want to share with you that we at Samsung have two key mantras, as I call them. One, we need to deliver tomorrow's experiences today, and they have to be relevant. So I don't know how many of you have been in Australia for how many years, but we launched the first Note in Australia some years ago. We launched, that's the big screen leadership. Then we launched the wearables in Australia. And we recently, about a couple of years ago, Richard, we launched the Tap and Go with Westpac. And we continue to innovate and make differences to customers' lives. And that's what we strive. I'm not saying we are the best. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying we're trying our best. But that's our one mantra. The second mantra we have is, how do we get feedback from our customers and we incorporate that into our products and services? And that's what we do every day in and out, in Australia and all parts of the world. So we have, again, listened to the feedback of our customers, and I'm proud to inform you that from today, you will be able to see Samsung in a different light, where we would be, again, leading the world in terms of design, craftsmanship, and performance. So basically, I want to reiterate that for those of you who have thought that Samsung, Galaxy S5, what happens next, we will redefine the category of mobility, whether it is mobile phones, tablets, wearables, and where it takes us to. So it's also important that the passion we do innovation is meaningful and it delivers the future today to the customers in Australia. And that's why it's with great pleasure I would like to introduce you to all, in my view, the best device ever launched by Samsung in Australia and around the globe. The Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge and the S6. Both of them are here, and you'll be able to see them, experience them, and play with them during the afternoon. Here we go.
Next is now the all-new Samsung Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge.
So that's for you, ladies and gentlemen, Samsung Galaxy S6 and the Galaxy S6 Edge. And I'll refer to these two devices from now on as GS6 and GS6 Edge. No disrespect to the devices. Okay? It's just that it's just easier for me to say that. So these two products, the GS6 and the GS6 Edge, really bring out the future of smartphones in terms of screen technology. And I think today, by end of today, you would have gone through the devices, played with them, and one of my colleagues here with the trainers are going to make sure during the lunch, you will all receive one device each, just to lay your hands on and just enjoy the lunch with the device. Yeah. Kindly return it back at the end of the lunch. but Richard, don't worry. All of our guests are going to get one device very soon delivered to your office, your home, properly white gloved, so you can enjoy the experience at a later date. But it will be very soon, okay? Moving on. So what's most important is that these two devices, I believe, and we all at Samsung believe, are really, there's no, they're not bounded by any convention, yeah? And if you look at the edge, it really goes beyond. Yeah, we have taken the effort to build a device which is strong, and it's beautiful, and it brings you that new immersive experience. We've also done something which we have not done before in a very meaningful way. We have used premium metals, we have used glass, and the press release will talk about the glass quality and what glass is about, and you will see that yourself. But what that does is, you can't bend the devices. They're very strong. Number two, they're very light. Yeah. And they're light, feel it yourself again. Because these two things matter. Because one of our colleagues here, where is Luke? He just said to me, hey Prasad, it's in my pocket and I can feel it. I said, that's fantastic. And I said, try to sit down, it will not bend as well. So, we have done a lot of efforts to go beyond to make sure that across the Australian lifestyle, when people are out and about and what happens in the field, the phones work and they support them. Yeah. So it's very important that you guys understand and just understand how difficult it has been for us to build that curve technology. And with full humility, I can say that we are the only brand in the world who can do that at the moment. And we believe it will make a difference in how customers perceive and enjoy content, how they look at the 4K videos, and how does that immersive experience come through. So, now what's important is that it's not about innovation on the top level or outside. Yeah, it's not like just cosmetic surgery. What we have done is, we have given birth to a new baby, and the baby is powered with high quality DNA from inside. So it's very powerful, it's very secure, okay? So when I say security, it's not only about saying Android security and Samsung security. What we are about, we deliver security to the kernel layer, okay? So when the device opens up, it's just fantastic. Click, flick, off you go, and it's secure, okay? And I'll get back to that a little bit more. So the question comes all the time, hey guys, you did Made for Australia last year with GS5, and what's the story going forward? So I'd like to just unpick a few beautiful and fantastic features of this phone, which I believe are very relevant for all Australians. So let's start. Vivid, bright, and fast cameras, which will help all Australians to capture the best moments in the fastest way. That's very critical, right? When you're out and about and you need to capture that moment, you don't have to waste time. You just go through the home screen, boom, boom, off you go, done. You take a photo. And most importantly, in the beautiful Australian, evening times, about 6 o'clock at the Balmoral Beach, and the sun is setting. Where is John here? Not here today. Anyway, when that sunset happens, you capture that low light photograph, yeah, with that Galaxy S6 or Edge, and you will love it. And please try it yourself. And if you have any other phones at that time, also take the same photograph with that other phone or other phones. I met one of our colleagues, he has 6 phones. Is it 6?
Lots.
Lots of them, right. So please try that photo at the same time with all other 5, yeah? And see for yourselves. The other thing we heard in Barcelona, a lot of concerns around the battery, that the battery is built into the phone. It's not replaceable. So I'd like to reiterate our commitment to battery and the whole power management. 3 things. Ultra power saving mode, which we started with the Galaxy S5, and I hope you still remember it from that Galaxy S5. Second, we have built-in wireless charging. What that means, instead of buying an accessory from somewhere and putting it on the phone and making it wireless charging compliant, we give it through the phone. And we comply to WPC and PMA standards, which means if you take your phone to a coffee shop, Starbucks, IKEA, furniture, put it on top, if it's compliant to those standards, it will charge automatically, right? So you don't need to buy any accessories on top. And the third thing, which is really very, very cool and very easy, out of the box, we provide an adapter, which supports fast adaptive charging. And in about 10 minutes of charge, you can use the phone for at least 4 hours. Yeah, 10 minutes. So if you're on an airport or you're in a coffee shop, 10 minutes quickly, in and out, charge it, 4 hours you can use it. And no need to go ultra power saving mode or anything. So it's really, for all Australians who are concerned or worried about what happens, the battery cannot be replaced, don't worry, it's really very good. And we have increased the size of the battery to 2600 milliamperes, so it's about 50 to 60% better than our competitor or competitors who are in Australia. The other one thing which we heard a lot is about, hey guys, what have you done? You've removed the micro SD card. How are the customers going to be able to store their files and everything on it? I'll let you know later why the trade-off was done. What I want to share with you that we are going to include with these devices 2 years free subscription to Microsoft OneDrive. What that means, for 2 years, you can store your data up to 100 gigabytes of data on that OneDrive, and be relaxed about that. And I think most of the Australians have very good access to LTE networks in Australia. They have access to Wi-Fi networks, and I think it should be no problem accessing the cloud. But if they don't want to access the cloud, our minimum memory size support is 32 gigabytes, which is actually better than other phones in the market, and it goes to 64 and 128. So there's enough latency built into the device and in the cloud to drive enough storage support. So the Australian customers need to be relaxed about not having the micro SD cards. Last piece with the micro SD, people used to be able to move their contents freely from other Samsung phones or other Android phones to Samsung with the micro SD cards. No need to worry. We have a fantastic smart switch solution which works seamlessly. It renders all the content. It supports metadata. And even if you're moving from iOS, we will make sure it works seamlessly. And later, at your request, we can send our people to your offices or homes to help you do that. And just see how difficult it is or how easy it is. And give us the feedback. But we believe we have done a reasonably good job this time, and it will help all Australians to move to Samsung GS6 very comfortably without any pain. Okay? So moving on, UX. People say to us a lot that, guys, your phones are too difficult. The iconography we can't understand. It's too difficult. What does it mean? What does that window mean? What does that charging icon mean? We have simplified all that. Wherever relevant, we have added context. Wherever relevant, we have removed unnecessary applications. Because average smartphone user knows what he or she is doing, and they can download what they need by themselves. We don't need to bombard the phone with extra stuff on it. And to support that, we have built a beautiful smart manager on the device. It's a simple app, and it tracks for you your battery. It tracks for you your malware status. It tracks for you how much is your data being used. So it's fantastic, and it allows a customer to be free. So that's how we look at the UX. And then we take it to the next level in terms of UX, where we integrate it to the platform. So for the first time, I'm proud to announce that as part of the whole leadership curve we want to follow and take it forward, we have integrated our own octa-core processor into the phone. Simply put, you take a baseband, you take an application processor, you put it together, and it's all Samsung now. We are not reliant on anybody from San Diego or anywhere anymore how to deliver these devices. We do it ourselves. And what that does, it's a 14 nanometer processor. So it's very super thin. Nobody has it. And it improves power consumption by 40%. So if you have your kids or anybody who loves playing video games, get them to play some fantastic car racing games with these devices. And they will see, and it doesn't heat up after that. All right? And that octa-core processor enables us to improve battery life, render content better, and to do a great job with the camera, which when you see, that's the reason why we delivered that. In terms of what is it, other Australian services which we did with the GS5, what's happening with that? So with regards to Tap and Pay, I'm proud to announce that in the process, but it will come to all Australians very soon, out of the box, our device will work with Westpac and Commonwealth Bank Tap and Pay services. You might have heard in Barcelona or other press releases something about Samsung Pay. Just to be clear, Samsung Pay is different than Tap and Pay. Samsung Pay is a solution which we built in the United States because they have a magnetic strip-based payment system. They don't have Australian, the chip-based systems as much. They're a little bit behind. Please do something there behind us. But we are working with Australian banks and making sure, how do we bring Samsung Pay to Australia? And how do we do it in a way which works for the banks and the institutions in Australia as well, and the customers? So watch the space. We'll be coming to you very soon what that means for all Australians. In terms of music, I don't know if you have heard, but if you haven't, we have launched in Australia our music streaming service Milk. And today, on all these devices, and any out-of-the-box device coming in Australia going forward for GS6, we will be offering Milk services included in the box. There is a way premium services paid for and non-premium advertised services free for some time. But please experience the Milk service. And as I was talking to some of you today, have a look at our music service and how it works immersively through the device. So we have not just launched a music service to compete with Spotify or somebody. No, that's not what we are about. We want to give customers a choice to use music, play music in a contextual way on the go, and have fun with it. So please, there are some Milk pods here, and you can enjoy Milk. Please go for it and have a look at it. What does that mean in your eyes? Last but not the least, in terms of relevance for Australia, one of the issues with Samsung over the past years is we have ignored, not deliberately, but it's just that we have to focus on our enterprise customers, or our small, medium enterprise customers, or the prosumers. And what we have done this time with the Galaxy S6 and the GS6 Edge launch is we have worked tirelessly with our partners such as Microsoft, MDMs such as AirWatch and Mobile Iron, or BlackBerry, and Oracle, and many more, to make sure that our devices, which are powered by Knox, not only deliver a great security solution, great enterprise, great security solutions, but also are relevant to all Australian enterprises, so that their relevant applications, their relevant environments work on that. And at some point very soon, we will organize a separate session to showcase the power and capability of GS6 and our future devices in the enterprise space. So if you are any one of you who is interested in that, then please let Richard know. Where is Richard? Richard, you're here. And he will be very keen to and welcome to invite you to that event. We have also started with the Note 4 a partnership with our partners like Belkin, like Montblanc, like Swarovski, when we bring accessories to the market. And this time we are going to extend that further, and we will have during the launch phase and post that a lot of accessories supported by these partners. And on top, unlike past years, some of the accessories are also built by Samsung, but they are really quality accessories. So they lend to the devices, and they will not destroy the beauty of the devices, they will work with that. But it will make sure if you have any phone with you, just look at the edges of your phones. Sometimes they get, with the metal, they get scratched and stuff. And our accessories would ensure that doesn't happen. All right? So, look, I have taken a lot of your time, and I know you are here just for immersing yourself into the GS6, and there's a nice lunch about to be served. So I would like to welcome you to join the lunch, enjoy the GS6 while having lunch, and then please enjoy the GS6 and the experience with the help of our trainers. Our trainers are back there. They're all very nicely dressed, very sharp, very keen to showcase the products and answer your queries. And I'm sure you're all clever enough, you don't need assistance, but if you need, they're there for you to support you. In terms of the numbers and the pricing and all that is covered already in your press releases packs which you received. But just to let you know that GS6 will be priced from $999 and above, depends on the memory size, and the GS6 Edge will start at $1149 and going above, depends on the memory size. And it will be available in all the 3 memories. The pre-sale starts from today to tonight, depends on each operator, and our own pre-sale starts. And the device is available on sale on 10th of April. So with that, a big thanks to you all, and all our partners who are not in the room, but who have made this happen for us. So thank you, and enjoy the lunch. Take care.